I looked at the car's like thing,
Yeah.
and it was like the tank was like 32 gallons or something. I'm like, that's not 1%
No.
reduction. I mean, I know it's telling me right now I can only that's as high as I can go, so that's what it is. But like, maybe the tank is not what they're saying it is. So if I put 100, maybe it's like 28 gallons or something. But whatever the math was, it wasn't accurate. That's all I'm saying.
So I start off at 61 brake bias.
Oh yeah, I moved mine up to 61. It felt pretty good. I'm gonna turn on my VRS telemetry because it does a good job of tracking the fuel usage per
Oh.
lap.
Yeah, I have my what is I have Race Labs.
Yeah, that does the same thing. Yeah, I just wanted to do the telemetry anyways too because I am nowhere near. I'm at like 128. I don't know where these people are, where y'all are getting so much time.
Well, with balance of power, I may not be. So
True, but I mean, even with the balance of power, VRS was at like 124. I was like,
yeah,
what
I
the?
can't. So I'm gonna see if my trophy AI. Oh, it's an update.
Oh yeah, sure. You know, I on VRS I watched the, how to or whatever, and they were talking about through like the S's and stuff, and to that one section where you're kind of like halfway, you barely touch the brake or whatever.
Yeah.
They're like keep it in third because it doesn't do as much engine braking. I was looking at all my like data, and I've been going down to second. So I was like, well, that may save me, half a second or something.
Yeah. Hold on, this is updating. Take me. I'm halfway there. I'm at 2 of 4 gigabytes. I can run while it's updating. All right.
Putting some socks. Oh man, I'm so close to getting the chicken like running. That's another thing. I want to take it to the lake. I just need to fix like.
How was I speeding in the pits? I didn't hit the button until I was ready.
Oh, I need to put like low fuel on, then come to a pit stop. I'll do that later though. I'm gonna do some laps. The chicken, I just need to fix the like throttle bracket, which I think I got. I ran out of daylight, and then fired up. And so like I think there's something wrong with my like regular fuel line. But I guess that's not really worth like. I'd rather get it running and put it in the water.
Still, what's going on? You still there?
Yeah.
Okay. My thing's doing some weird stuff, so I'll just let this run in the back. Oh, there we go. may be working.
Hey there. Great to have you on track at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway road course. As we kick off this session, here's a quick heads up on how we'll work together. You'll need to complete a full lap before I get access to telemetry data. Once I have it, I'll provide specific advice for each corner based on your performance. My tips will be short,
It's like
actionable,
giving you a whole speech
aimed
over
at
there.
fine-tuning your
I don't know why
approach.
that plays to my
Let's go for a
headset.
clean initial lap, and we'll
It's
start
not as
dialing
loud.
in the details right after.
Like the other one was like loud. This one I can barely hear.
The turn 12 and 13 are where I have where I lose
Yeah,
time.
those corners suck. But they're like simple. They feel like, but it's just I can never get them really right.
Mm-hmm.
This time, ease off the brake pressure a bit and aim to be in third gear at the apex. On this left, maintain more speed by staying off the brake and carrying about 5 kilometers per hour more through the corner.
Just keep trying different things there, and it like I don't know, never really fast.
On this tightening right, try braking 20% lighter at the entry to maintain a higher minimum speed through the corner. For this tightening right, drop to second gear at the apex and ease up on brake pressure by at least 20%. For this left, avoid any trail braking. It's throwing off your balance. Approaching this left, brake 20 meters later and ease up by 60% on the peak pressure. For this tightening right, turn in 5 meters earlier and back off the brake a bit to avoid overbraking. On this constant radius left, focus on maintaining higher corner speed and avoid braking too hard. Aim for a smoother entry. This time through the right. Be more patient on the throttle application and focus on getting back on the power smoothly after the apex. You were smoother on the throttle this time, but you can still get back on the power a bit earlier after the apex. This time, focus on reducing your brake pressure by 20% to maintain higher corner speed. This time, through the left, aim to turn in 5 meters later to maintain better corner speed. For this right, focus on easing off the brakes earlier and turning in just a bit later. You eased off the brakes well, but your turn-in was still slightly early. Let's dial it in a bit more next lap. On this tightening right, ease up on peak brake pressure by 20% and aim for a smoother application of brakes.
Hello.
What's up?
Oh.
Hey, you guys running practice or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Mind if I
You
join
eased up
for a
on the
bit?
brake pressure,
No,
but it
hop in.
still
No,
needs
no,
to
no.
be a bit lighter.
Okay,
and
I had a-
smoother.
It's like
Try to
Indy
avoid
practice
turning
and like
in
race.
so late.
Okay, is anybody here by the chance named Ryan Stevens?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, okay, okay. I was like, who's Ryan Stevens?
For this left-hander, maintain
Yeah, okay,
higher corner speed
I can
by
join
turning
up
in
with you.
5 meters earlier.
What's the password?
It's like race 1, but all lowercase.
For
Okay,
this left,
like the number
brake a
one?
bit later
or-
and
Yeah,
lighter
the
to
number
maintain
one.
higher
Okay.
entry speed.
Alright.
You were a bit
And I
too
put the
smooth on
balance of
turn
power
7.
on there, so it's got
Carry
like.
more speed by being more assertive on entry.
Alright.
Oh,
we're
did
in
we
the out.
share?
We're in the Audi. I know. You can share it when I get in there.
Oh, the setup. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm streaming. I had a really horrible oval race just now. I got wrecked. I qualified on pole, and then I got wrecked lap 2.
Oh, sucks.
Yeah, I got just flat ran over at Kansas. Like I lifted out of the gas because the way they had the stages tonight, you had to save fuel like right at the get-go. And so I went to the bottom and lifted, and the guy just drove through me. Like he was a guy that like it was sucks. It's like this guy that like really isn't all that competitive, and he just like drove right through me and put me in a bad spot. But I still managed to drive it, limp it around, and got 9th out of it somehow. So I'm still okay points wise for their playoffs, but it's just like
What's
sucked.
annoying when you get it on pole?
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, I thought I really had, maybe not a race-winning truck, but probably top 3. Like, I felt really good. I mean, I'm pretty good at Kansas, and just got flat wiped out. It sucked. Okay, I'm in here if you want to share the set.
I need to do like a fuel thing anyways. And I moved the brake bias pretty forward, so did Danny, but I don't know.
Yeah, so to say,
I put it like 61, but I think the setup's like 58 or something.
Man, with the balance of power, it is way slower times, isn't it?
Yeah. It's weird. I don't know. I thought it was mental maybe, but
That's a bad lap. I've been adjusting my stuff, so.
oh, there we go.
It's some kind of error.
Oh, with the setup?
No, with my stream. Yeah.
So now I'm gonna take mine. I'm gonna run us down to low fuel. Go down, and then I'm gonna do a pit stop. 0.3 gallons.
Still okay. Still good. Okay. Let's see. Shared sets. Boys, VRS.
Oh yeah,
That ain't that good.
we pay for that.
Good lord. Boys like to drive it loose, don't you?
This thing feels pretty good.
That's probably why you have to put the brake forward.
Yeah.
Thought we're a bit, man.
Well,
These
that is
VRS
true.
sets. These VRS sets are always real
Twitchy.
Yeah.
I was surprised in like that this track how much forward I wanted to move it. So yeah, that makes some sense. Just the way the braking zones are. But
Yeah, we'll see what I can pull out of myself here.
it's hard because I just don't know what other people are gonna be really running. I guess I could have done some research, but
It's about, I don't know, in this, I hadn't seen any balance of performance sessions. I did a few early in the week before they did the BOP, and I was still 25s, but
well, I think the VRS like was with the balance of power, and they were running 24s with this car, which I mean they're always like a bit faster than me, obviously, but like
yeah.
because they're running like the perfect lap when they do that. But I've been struggling to get back into the 27s.
Yeah, I'm running 28s as well.
Which I mean, like I feel comfortable. I don't feel like but I don't feel like the quickest. So that's kind of annoying.
Is the weather set correctly?
It's set to I picked the date they did and the realistic weather.
Okay.
I think I picked what they did, but yeah, I thought that too. I was like,
Hey,
last night
are you dropping down the first gear in turn 13?
no, I don't think I ever go to first. No.
No, it's a second.
Yeah.
This thing feels a lot more pushy than my Mercedes does. It's not too bad. It's just a little different.
Yeah. That's why I was like, I didn't even try another car. I was like, I'm just gonna stick with the one because.
Yeah.
I mean, if y'all don't like
At
this,
that
we
point
can
even-
run whatever.
No,
No,
it
if you-
feels good.
Yeah, it's fine. Like I can adapt pretty good. I use the Mercedes like pretty much exclusively.
I
This is
use
like
it
my
for that. Yeah, I started using it like recently, and I really do
Yeah.
I like it. But
That's smart.
I think it wasn't as good like when it
No,
first
it used to
kinda
be-
rolled out.
It used to be terrible. I've always driven it because that's my favorite car, but it used to be not very good. I used to always run. I started out, I ran the Lamborghini a lot, and then it got to be where it wasn't very good. And then I used the BMW for quite a while, and I still go back to it occasionally.
We liked
And
it,
then,
the BMW, but it was like, I don't know, what was it? It's like, some of them, it just didn't feel like you could really like go for it. I don't know.
Yeah, the BMW you have to drive like you're an old man,
Yeah.
which is fine. I mean, it works for me, but the Ferrari sucked for me for a long time, but I've driven it a couple times recently. It's been okay. The Corvette's what I ran at IMSA last season, and then I ran the Porsche at the end of the year. So I don't know. They all run about the same lap times. It's just about being comfortable with whatever you do have.
All right, so it's...
Yeah, track is a little slow, huh?
Yeah, that's what I was like, I don't understand, like, the realistic weather part, I don't know. It's like, does it change? Like, you know, obviously as you get closer to that date, so the weather's changing.
Yeah.
Alright, so it does do tires and fuel at the same time, which I was pretty sure of that, but I just wanted to make sure.
I think normal pit stops take about 31 seconds. At least that's the AMG time.
Yeah. 40.9 what I got, but I think I was slow going in. So I had, I'm gonna send this in Discord, but this is, just ignore what I'm posting. Pit service. Well, I guess I'll do this like 2 or 3 times. Total. 128. Let's do this again.
You guys been pretty for serial about this. That's cool.
Oh yeah, that was right. Well, to be fair, a lot of it comes down to just like, if I'm unavailable for the first couple hours, like it's good to just know like what a good time is. But you know, like when I should be ready to get back on or whatever.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I kind of like this part. It's kind of do some Excel spreadsheets and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, 126.1. I ran a 125.9.
That seems pretty reasonable to what, like, because I was getting into 27s, and like I can't. I'm at like a 128, so I think it's like maybe a second slower is like what it feels like.
The track temp it's about 10 degrees hotter than what it is in the official sessions.
See, that's what doesn't make any sense. Like I picked the same time. I mean, I guess it just depends, but like I picked the same date and time as the official session, and then I clicked the same weather thing. They did the realistic weather. You would think it'd be the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you'd think.
I don't know. Maybe it's the weather thing. I don't know. Maybe I would understand colder if like less people were on track. You know, because it's only like 3 of us.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I'm about. Once the tires roll in, it's about 26.1. It looks like for me.
Let's select all 4 tires. I'm gonna fill up on. I didn't realize the auto fuel got disabled when you got to. We can take off the driving days, which I use crew chief anyway. So.
Oh, yeah.
But still, I'm just gonna spread it. All right. Let's try this again. Try to attack the pit lane this time. I didn't even know where it was.
It's hard to. It's definitely hard to see.
That corner I hate anyway, so add the.
You were happy you got to skip it.
Yeah, seriously.
It's hard to see the pit entry though. They need to put like a cone or something there.
Yeah, but I wasn't cutting the course as much as you can. I didn't realize how much you can. Some of these corners you can put like, I don't know. Your inside wheel can be on the curbing, and they don't give you. I haven't got a one X this entire time.
Yeah, unless you get one in the S's, it's kind of hard to get one here.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, I definitely, if I'm on the grass, the traction control kicks on a little bit if you try to give it beans. So there's there's a balance there, but
yeah. Plus, you know you're gonna have traffic too. So I mean, I don't know how much.
that's the one thing I know that they're working on like the splits differently, but like I feel like even if we're on a lower split, I think we're still gonna get like GTP cars. Because I think they changed it, like how they did it or whatever. Before they only had those in like the top splits, but
Yeah.
cut it. Don't be a bitch. Cut it.
God, this car is so much more fun than those stock cars on the oval.
Yeah.
God almighty, it's awful.
I started a practice session for the official race during like when I was working. I worked from home, and I left it on. And I was like, because I wanted to see if the weather, because it had some like percentage of it was gonna rain or something. Is what I thought I saw. I was like, well, I'll just leave it on and like see what it does. And my car overheated in the pit lanes.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you leave it on.
Yeah.
The left front tire heat's going to be a problem, I think.
Yeah, especially if I'm running the brake bias this forward.
How far forward you got it?
60.9 is what I have.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
What is it default?
59.
59. So it's not, I mean, ridiculous. But
Oh, okay. It does make a difference in these.
yeah.
Oh yeah, hold on, hell. I'm gonna go to like 59.3.
Yeah, try that.
Yeah, that,
I was moving
I
up
was like-
slowly, and I was like, you know what, screw it. I made some big jumps. Felt pretty good.
yeah. So the problem with running a brake bias stop forward is it'll make you get into the ABS quicker.
Yeah,
And as a result, it'll build tire heat a lot faster. So you get excess tire wear in the front tires before you really
I'm
should.
I'm gonna try to like, as I'm doing this practice laps, I'm gonna try to move it backwards and see. Because now that I've learned the track a little bit, because for me it was like at first I was like I'm trying to find time and I didn't know the track that well. But now that I know
Yeah.
it okay, I'm gonna try to move it back a little bit. I haven't really gone that far. I don't really. I guess I'm not. Now I have a new steering wheel that like lights up when I hit the ABS. So I kind of teach myself to get off of it a little bit, but it's like I'm still gonna hit it more, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. that one was 40.7. Total time. Got a couple pit stops done, so I know those now. I can just run some practice laps.
I don't think I've ever ran the Audi in a race. Just to be honest with you.
Yeah, I hadn't until then. And honestly,
Yeah.
well, I ran the Ferrari so much. It's like just because it had the like series that ran it, you know, for like the sprint ones.
Yeah.
I just always ran the Ferrari, and I just got kind of bored of running the same car.
Yeah, it happens.
Missed the pit entry.
Yeah, it's hard. It's good to practice it. 'Cause it's
That's
weird.
what I'm doing.
It's a long pit lane.
So it looks like 128 is about where I'm gonna be.
I mean, I feel comfortable. I don't feel like I'm ever like I feel like I could be racy with people, but I don't. It's like, and not really worry about the like losing it or wrecking or anything. Honestly, I've done all this over and over again. I really even never wrecked.
So Ryan and I's like motto is usually just consistent and don't wreck. So we don't have the fastest lap times, but we've always been in the top 10 or so, just running our times and not being stupid.
I do love a good run at the end, though. Like, if you can catch a guy and gain him place at the end, I do love pushing a little bit. Like in the last 20 minutes or something. But other than that, I normally just race myself. I just don't know where that 3 seconds is, though. Maybe
I
it's
don't know
just
either.
confidence in certain corners, but I will say I gained a little time. There was a couple corners that I didn't use the full track because I thought like I had to be a little bit inside to make sure I'd go full throttle for these long ones, but actually the car holds pretty good, so I used a little bit more track on the exit, and that seemed to help, but I don't know. It didn't, not that much time, you know.
You want me to follow like do like a lap guide? I like show you around.
I might just
I walk
I
wherever.
might ride along in your camera view.
Okay.
I feel like
I'm streaming on Twitch too if you want to watch like my inputs and all that.
Oh, that's true. Well, I'll just do this. I'll watch it. I've done before where I like follow someone, but I don't feel like in the car. I don't. It's like too many inputs. To try to figure it out.
Let me finish this lap and I'll hop on in car. I'm just gonna hop in car now and follow you. My mouse fell.
Alright, I'm live. Oh, okay. So you do. Oh man, you can cut the hell out of that.
Yeah, I'm not cutting that far in either.
Yeah, be careful though. If you cut it too much, it gives you a time penalty. But you can cut it quite a bit.
Time penalty.
If you cut it deep hard enough, but you can get pretty aggressive with it.
I hate.
I didn't mean to go to first there. Okay, yeah, I do too. I'm gonna run like an actual lap now.
Okay, I'll just watch.
I hate that turn 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to see for me because I only have this one screen, so I can't see the apex.
I can see some definite line differences that I do for some of the corners, but mostly it's just because it's almost looking at the like your apex curbing, how it gets like thicker. You almost put your car on that thicker spot. You know what I mean? Like you're running the width of the curb, whereas like I was just putting like one tire on it in some cases. So.
Oh yeah. Well, if you go like onto, I can't remember what tab it is. It shows you like.
Oh,
the rules
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really helpful actually. Yeah, rules. And if you go down, it says every curb, and like the red is like where you can't put your car. So.
It's like, but it's not even blocking off any of the curbing, so you can run like full curbing.
Yeah, you can run on the curb. Yeah, full 4 tires on the curb. As long as you don't put 2 tires on the opposite side curb, you're good.
Yeah, that's extreme. But I would assume it happens. All right, let's see. There was a couple corners where you go. It's like I think like I don't know, momentum wise. I think I'm like braking a lot harder there, where it's more like you seem to kind of just barely roll on the brake. So I think that's like
or you just let off the gas and like let the car kind of just do its thing.
Yeah.
You got a lot of downforce, so like you don't really have to like work the car. You just let the car drive itself. That's why I like GT3 racing. There's like a lot of technology, I guess.
Yeah.
So you can really like take advantage of that if you understand the car and how it works. You know.
I just like that iRacing incorporates that to a point. It's not just like silly physics, I guess. Or all the cars are the same or whatever.
Yeah. They should just get rid of this last section altogether and just let you run the oval.
I thought that's actually what the track was like before I did a lap.
It used to be. I think that was the original layout, like for like F1, but then they changed it and added that infield section.
Maybe that's why I get all confused with it. It just feels wrong. I think I've watched too many old F1 videos.
Yeah. I drove the new McLaren, but I didn't really like it very much.
I didn't really care for it either.
Yeah, Danny was like, it's mid. It's like, man. I didn't, oh. There we go. Yeah, I didn't buy it yet. Normally I buy, I don't know, buy it to try it, but I was like, I trust Danny. I'll let all the people that like are new. Oh, I thought I hit the pit. Oh, son of I'm in practice session. Do I really need to?
I gotta make sure that I don't forget that the pit speed doesn't end at the end of pit wall.
Oh yeah, it's like a couple. It's like what, 10 feet past it, 20 feet.
It's a long way past it.
The pit lane is so long.
It is. It's really, really long. I can't decide if I need second through that sweeper before the little left-right chicane straight away.
Yeah, I've been keeping it in third, but I don't know. It feels.
I think that will depend on what kind of traffic you get. You may need a downshift and get a run out.
It's so weird taking so much.
Curb, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta get used to it.
That's a lot.
The turn in just feels a lot earlier.
And those S's, honestly, like, I think if you slow down, you do better through there. Like, don't overrun that last one, especially.
Yeah. A little bit too much curbing them for my life.
Yeah, I don't like using that one very much.
A little early though.
I just feel like I get this wrong every time.
You gotta go far enough to the right.
I feel like I lose so much time because I'm like, I over slow down that corner. Like I know.
Yeah.
It, I just.
You're not going far enough to the right when you turn in.
Okay.
So you're having to cut the wheel too much. Ooh. You brake at the 400?
Oh yeah. Well,
Brake at the 5 and then you can get through here a lot quicker.
oh okay.
Cause you get that first corner is like a 90 degree, and you want to take it really tight to the curbing, and like give up a little time in getting through the first corner, so you can get through the second and third ones without having to like totally bail out of the throttle for as long.
Okay.
Ideally, when you make turn 1, you should just ease, like roll into the throttle all the way until you like turn back to the left, you know, and like when you get the car pointed, you can really hammer it.
Okay. I was like working to brake later and later and later there, thinking it was helpful, but I guess in theory too, it's like, oh, it.
Yeah, it's about set. It's about setting up the.
Yeah, 'cause that second one's the crucial one.
Yeah.
'Cause it has that little, like, I say straightaway, but it's full throttle section.
You back there?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, so like right here, like right when you get to the 500, start easing into the brake. And
Oh, so you do
like
more like a building the brake up than.
yeah, yeah. I'll show you. I'll show you. So like here, and it's kind of like, and then you want to cut this like this, and so that way you can ease onto it.
See, I'm staying
Video
like
game.
on the curbing, and I tap the brake. Now this corner, you turned in a lot earlier than I did. Like I'm trying to, but it makes sense once I do it. But before I was like trying to do later to stay more right, I guess. But
Just hold the brake at about 20% to like help you rotate the car in, and then as soon as you get it pointed, you can hammer it.
yeah. Even if my lap time doesn't really show it, I feel a lot more comfortable. Some of those changes.
Yeah.
Well, I feel more racy.
Yeah. I'll show you how to get through the S's too. If you, I'll.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, you go way out here. Ah.
Are you following him, or y'all?
Yeah, I'm following him. Oh, I'm trying to. We'll catch you.
I'll slow down.
I'm just on turn 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never went this far right.
Alright, so like right here, if you'll brake at the start of the access road,
Oh, at the start of the action.
4, 3, second, and then kind of run to the middle here,
Yeah.
and then you're hard in the gas, and then lift. Don't hit the brake, just lift off,
Ow.
and then boom.
Well, okay. I've been braking at every one of those little bastards.
Yeah. So like
But
you don't
leave it
want to
in
like.
second?
Yeah, leave it in second, but like I'll just lift off the gas.
Because I've been in third and then having to brake. I think second's better for the engine brake. Like it kind of that with
Yeah.
the arrow.
Yeah, I just let it roll, and I keep the speed up that way.
Yeah, you go. I've been following him for a
I just let it kind of roll,
minute. Yeah, yeah. I like that better.
and I don't go like full throttle. Like I just kind of like bump
Wait.
it, you know.
Yeah,
I just keep the speed up. 500, 4, 3, 2, turn in, keep it tight, roll into the throttle, still second, now full, third, brake, early turn in, hits a curb. As soon as you hit the curb, you should be able to good to gas it up. Just full throttle through this. And then we're gonna brake right at the access road, and it's 4, 3, 2, kind of middle of the road here. In second, leave it second, lift, about half throttle, lift, turn it in. Then you can go back to it hard.
yeah. I
If you
feel
need to,
comfortable.
if
I
you
mean, I can always
if you
tap the
need to-
brake if I need to,
yeah, if you need to tap it, you can. And I mean, sometimes I do, but most
but
time I just try to let it roll if I
traffic
can.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, and down here you got to run it pretty wide, so you can get that turn in and big run. Cause this is a long straightaway.
The throttle's kind of sensitive there. You got to kind of time it just right. Well, not really.
Yeah.
Just hammer.
Yeah, you just make sure the car turns before you mat it. You know,
I just want to
get the nose pointed. then less brake. You know, you don't run the tire temps up as high and stuff like that. So
Yeah, especially with having the brake bites where we do, which I've been moving back slowly.
I'm back at 59.4 right now.
as you start carrying more speed through the S's, you'll find for that last corner you about have to hit the brake a little bit. But
That's fair.
if you, yeah, but if you start by not hitting it, you'll work your speed up.
I already feel faster. I don't know if but I know the time's not like super falling, but it feels more.
The track is like blazing hot right now, so it's 99 degrees Fahrenheit track temp.
Yeah, I had like I set like a 126, like, so that's what my like reference stuff is. So I feel so slow because I keep every sector. It's like minus half a second. Minus half a second.
Yeah, my last lap was a 126.236.
Don't feel too far off.
You get to like 26, like 7 or 8, like you'll be in really good shape, I think.
Yeah, I think so. We'll practice a lot tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, it should be a lot better weather conditions than this, I think.
Well, I'm gonna join.
Judging by the.
Yeah, I'm gonna join the. I'll probably do the practices tomorrow. I'll do like in the official sessions.
Mhm.
That way I can get practice with other people too.
You said you work from home.
Yeah.
Are you like off tomorrow, or you just run laps,
No, I just
find your own meetings?
Yeah, well, I'm in meetings. I put
Same.
2 sets of
Same.
headsets on.
Yeah.
I'm off
Honestly,
tomorrow,
like-
so I'll be on running for a while.
Okay. Well, I'll just if I see you guys in Discord, I'll just hop in. And
Yeah. I'll probably
Well,
always
well.
get on Discord if I'm.
as long as I'm not like meeting or something, I can just chill out. Oh man, I like that Audi pretty good.
Yeah, it's not
You
too
got-
bad. Like I feel like I can be kind of racy with it, you know.
Yeah, it's fun. You guys got the like a team paint set?
No, not yet. I was gonna do something kind of silly. I haven't really worked on it.
We usually have a different one for every race, but we haven't for. We didn't plan this one like we usually do.
I gotcha. I mean, I paint. I mean, I could probably throw something
Yeah,
together.
if you got time, I was gonna do something, but I got a little behind on it. I was like,
I gotcha.
yeah. Oh, whoa.
I assume that it's gonna be IMSA decals, so
Yeah, that always gets me too, because I'll do it and I forget to like check which decal it is. They're not.
I
much
probably-
different,
I probably need to be added to your team
Oh, I can do that. Before. Let's do that. I'm gonna do that
Yeah.
right now, actually.
because I'm not on there.
That way, I don't.
What are we gonna run? The Let's Try Racing or the Haas My Driving? Whatever you want, doesn't matter to me.
We can do the let's try, because that way
Yeah.
someone doesn't know we're doing it. Although I don't know if I'm a person with that.
Hold on, give me a second.
Yeah, I think you need to add me too.
Yeah, if you'll send me like just DM it to me in Discord, just like whatever colors or sponsors or whatever you
Oh.
want on it.
We usually do something stupid like our wives or we did
Olive Garden.
Olive Garden. Our Mario Ferrari. We had a Super Mario Brothers Ferrari one time.
Yeah, that's cool.
What's something that's like Indianapolis that's funny? I'll think about it, but I give you free range. I mean, at this point, it's like normally I have this like a week before, and
Yeah.
I was gonna put my goal. I have a weird jet ski. It's kind of a one-off jet ski. And I was gonna make it. I was gonna do the livery of the Kawasaki jet ski I have, because it's kind of a cool like '90s theme, but
Oh yeah,
I
that's cool.
started it and I didn't finish it at all.
I need to like watch myself run laps.
Ryan, what's your member number?
I used to remember it. Count 148802.
148802.
I think me and my friend might run the last time slot, like the 8 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, like on Saturday?
Yeah, because he's on the West Coast, so I could start, he could finish.
Mm. I mean, honestly,
painted
yeah. I mean,
an AMG for it.
oh, nice. I haven't even done laps on that one. Is it just you two?
Yeah, for right now. Let's see. I'm just gonna. I'll send you a picture of it.
So Rodney was gonna run with us, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make all y'all admins as long as you don't boot me out of here. What's your number, Jordan? Your iRacing number? Do you know?
I think it's one. Oh God. Now that I type it in all the time.
Is it just your name?
Yeah, JORDYN Brooks.
I type it in all the time for paint, and I always forget it somehow.
I know. I think it's 372194. I think.
There you go. I got you. All right. So.
Yeah, 372194.
I just sent you an invite. I'm gonna back out of this server, this hosted race for a second.
Oh, that one's sick. Yeah, that one's cool. This is as far as I got with the new one.